Okay, so we are beginning our online international education fair and the webinar is about to start. I can see we have about 100 students. I want to thank you for joining us today. I hope this is going to be a useful information when you're going to be attending till the end of the webinar. You will be able to learn about the scholarships, application fee waivers, the COVID-19 updates, and many more. So watch till the end and ask any question that you have. I hope it's going to be worth. Thanks.
Everyone is in high spirits and all of you are doing great. So just to start off, I hope I'm audible, right?
Yes, Vinayak, you are.
Great. So just to start off, to give an overview, Yorkville University is one of the best universities for undergraduate students. So we only accept undergraduate students. So anybody who's looking forward to applying to Canada after grade 12th can go ahead and listen to this presentation, and you'll gather a lot of things from this, not just about Yorkville University, but also on the whole studying in Canada, how it's all about. So, talking a little more about Yorkville University, we have a campus in downtown Toronto and downtown Vancouver. So, we are not in any remote location, 500 kilometers or 1,000 kilometers away from the main city. We are there right in downtown Vancouver, that is the main city center, and downtown Toronto. So, we have two campuses in Canada, one's in Toronto and the other one's in downtown Vancouver. So, yeah, so our mission basically in Yorkville is to treat education not as a privilege but right to everybody. And we want the best quality education to be delivered to our students, and we strive for that in every possible way. So the agenda for today, coming for us to come online, is to discuss why Yorkville University, why students should opt for Yorkville, the demographics at Yorkville University, how the student life is all around in Canada, what are the main points of Yorkville University, the programs available at Yorkville, the requirements for these programs, and there are some frequently asked questions that students generally have. By the way, on the right, you see our Vancouver campus. So it's right in the city center, that is downtown Vancouver. So why Yorkville University? See, when students from India or any part of Southeast Asia are immigrating to any part of the world, they want to be in the main city. So Yorkville gives them an opportunity to be in the main city, that is Toronto or Vancouver. So ultimately, they get a number of opportunities in terms of, say, when they graduate, they have innumerable job opportunities, they have great exposure in one of the best cities of Canada. We also offer $10,000 scholarship to each and every student. So every student gets 10,000 Canadian dollars scholarship that ends up saving around 5.5 lakh rupees on the total tuition fee that you would pay for the program. So I would again come back to where we started, that we have undergraduate programs, that we have bachelor's degrees. I'll give you an overview about the programs a little later. We have competitive fee structure. Just to give you an idea, you can complete your bachelor's degree in as low as $57,500 in Canada, which is like really, really economical for students. We also give our students a chance to finish the bachelor's degree in 2.5 to 3 years. So uh, we also accept IELTS, PT, TOEFL. We recently started accepting Duolingo as well. So all our graduate students also are eligible to apply for post-study work permit. So all students get up to 3 years of post-study work permit, and we also accept credit transfers. For example, there's some student who's possibly dropped out after doing first or the second year of bachelor's in India. We'll also give them credit transfers in our university. Talking about the demographics at Yorkville, we have students from more than 70 countries already studying successfully at Yorkville. And Yorkville has one of the best state-of-the-art campuses in Vancouver and Toronto, which is, I told you, in downtown. So the upper edge is that you don't need to be, on the back foot in terms of commuting. It's very easy to commute. Just to give you a brief idea as to how reachable we are, if you reach Vancouver International Airport, it just takes you 20 odd minutes to reach Yorkville University via public transport. So it's very reachable. It's right in the city center, and we sent more than 2,000 students from India last year. And Study Metro has been a great partner for us in terms of student recruitment. So more than 2,000 students from India are already shaping their careers in Yorkville University, which gives you a great upper edge in terms of having a student mentor assigned to you. We have a international team who's just there for international students, just to assist them in terms of finding an accommodation, possibly just maybe figuring out how to commute. The student mentors help our new going students in terms of what kind of assignments, how help needs to be shared in terms of assignment making and other things. The next slide shows us the scenic locations we are at. So the top picture shows our Vancouver campus, and we're there in Toronto and Vancouver as well. So it's just, I told you, it's great to have an exposure of the main cities of Canada. I'll now come to the student life at Yorkville University and Canada on the whole. So, international student population of more than 2,000 students is there at Yorkville already. So, there are a variety of homestay options available, which you can possibly figure out yourself, or you can take the assistance of your student mentors once you're there. We basically provide you end-to-end solutions in terms of right from applying for the offer letter till the time you reach Canada, you are safe and secure with Yorkville University. We're there in both Vancouver and Toronto. It's quite easy to secure a job because there are a number of job opportunities. As I told you, you'll be getting so much exposure if I compare it to any other city of Canada, because then you'll be obviously market ready the moment you graduate. And we also focus on the student teacher interaction. For the same reason, we have small class sizes at Yorkville University, and we want students to excel. Here I'd like to show you a brief video about Yorkville University.
My passion was business.
I wanted to do my passion.
I want to leave an impact on the society.
And it's something that I definitely do want to do.
Yorkville University's mission is to be an accessible university as well as flexible, to offer programs that are suited to people's lifestyle. We offer that kind of flexibility so that people can achieve their lifelong goals.
The program is set up as such that it allows students who are not familiar with the program itself or not familiar with the environment to have an understanding of how we function as a business society.
Student-centered learning. Students have an opportunity in class to do a lot of their work, not just you come in for a lecture. You do a lot of your learning activities, exercises. Majority of the teaching and learning happens in the classroom, which again is advantageous to people that are in the industry working, or parents out there, because a lot of the work that you need to get done is achieved in the time that you spend in the class here. So you have more time to do the rest of your life out there.
So our admissions advisors here at Yorkville University work directly with the students and their supporting agents to ensure a very smooth and successful transition from overseas into our BBA and Bachelor of Interior Design programs.
We have lots of activity to support students to enjoy their student life. And beside that, we also have workshops to help students to transition into their lives into YU, as well as their life in Toronto or your life in Vancouver.
I must say I'm extremely happy to come to Canada and study in Yorkville University.
You Actually Matter is able to then continue to work and get my education at the same time.
I think it's a great choice of coming to Yorkville University if you want to achieve something.
So I hope that gives you an overview how Yorkville is a home away from home for you. So now quickly coming to the unique selling points, we accept all boards, that is National Open School, all the state boards, NWAC, GED, anybody who's done 10 plus 3 years diploma, even with a gap of 5 years. So any student who's
Vinayak, we cannot hear you.
Hello.
Vinayak? Yes, now it's audible.
Yes. Right. So, any student who's done 10 plus 3 years diploma or has possibly graduated in 2016 or 17 can possibly apply to Yorkville University. We've waived off the application fee. We're not charging anything for the application, and we are giving out the offer letters in 4 to 5 days, still in lockdown as well. So, anybody who has 6 bands overall with no band less than 5.5 can apply to Yorkville University. We also set PT. The score for Vancouver campus is 58. The score required to apply to Toronto campus is 55. We're not bothered what your individual PT score is in each module. So we just require an overall 58 and 55 for Vancouver and Toronto respectively. So the location is best, and as I told you, we're very reachable. We have affordable tuition rates. I'll straight away now come to the programs. So we have Bachelor of Interior Design degree at Toronto campus. The fee structure for the same is $86,625. After $10,000 scholarship deduction, the effective fee comes out to be $76,625. So this is a professional interior design degree. It's not just any other degree. Here basically students just do not get the knowledge of interior design but also are told how to do designing, and in the video you saw how the students were doing designing in AutoCAD and ProE and different other softwares. We also have Bachelor of Business Administration degree for every stream, be even if you're a student of medical, non-medical, commerce or arts. We have a program for each student. So the Journal BBA we have in Vancouver campus. I'll first come to the fee structure of BBA. So the fee structure for BBA is $67,500 for the entire program. After deduction of $10,000 scholarship, the effective fee comes out to be $57,500. So it's in a way that you're doing a bachelor's degree in the fee structure of a diploma, to be honest. And for somebody who was actually going to do a diploma in 2 years, here you have the opportunity of completing your bachelor's degree in 2.5 years. So it is fast track, and you just required to go to the university for 2 days a week. So you have ample time to have a work life balance, and you have ample time to self study, to explore the new country that you're in. So all in all, you're just going to the university 104 days in 1 year. Now coming to the programs, Bachelor of Business Administration degree, that is the Journal BBA we have, it is there for commerce students. Accounting specialization again is available for commerce students. We have Energy Management Specialization BBA for medical students. So anybody who doesn't have mathematics and is a science student, students can apply. We don't need maths for energy management specialization. So all you medical students who want to apply for energy management specialization BBA, you're most welcome to
Vinayak,
do
again,
that.
your voice is gone. We're not able to hear you.
Okay, just give me a moment. That's straight. Hello.
Yes, Vinayak, you can continue now.
Right. So yes. So it's I was just telling you that Journal BBA is available for commerce students. And then we have accounting specialization again for commerce students. We have energy management specialization BBA for medical students. Anybody who has physics, chemistry, biology can definitely apply to energy management specialization BBA. This is for medical students. Then we have project management specialization for our non-medical students as well as commerce students. And then last but not the least, we have supply chain management specialization For our art students, non-medical students can also apply to it. Commerce students can also apply to it. So we have a wide variety of programs for every stream. Again, I'll just brush up on the requirements again. In grade 12th, we require minimum 50% marks. We do not mind your individual scores of each subject, but overall aggregate percentage to apply in Yorkville is 50%. The IELTS overall bands required is 6 bands, no band less than 5.5. We also accept PT, we also accept Duolingo right now, and apart from that, we have a great competitive fee structure. So the frequently asked questions that students generally have: what is the tuition deposit required to apply for BBA? It's $17,250 is what you need to pay upfront. That is your first year tuition deposit, and after that you can pay term wise. Will I get post-study work permit? Yes, you are eligible to apply for 3 years of post-study work permit after you graduate, and you can also work 20 hours per week part-time while you're a student at Yorkville University. Is it okay if I have a study gap? Yes, it is definitely okay if you have a study gap of up to 5 years. And how and when will I get the scholarship? So scholarship is actually divided into all the 3 years. So every term you get $1,000 off. So 10 terms, $10,000 off is how it is actually bifurcated, and that's about it from my end. And it's actually somehow I'm really feeling so obliged by Study Metro that they've given me an opportunity to be here.
So this brings us to the end of the webinar. I hope the information that you have gained today is going to be useful for you for making an application to the university. If you still have any question or any query about applying to the university, then you contact one of the Study Metro representative. Thank you so much again for joining this webinar. Have a good one.